Welcome again, students. We will be discussing today 5 different concepts of economics. First one is household. What do you mean by household? First one is households, right? So according to the census 2011, Government of India, household sector or household is defined as a group of persons who normally live together and take their meals from a common kitchen, right? ऐसे लोग जो एक साथ रहते हैं और एक ही किचन का खाना शेयर करते हैं, राइट? और एक कॉमन ड्वेलिंग प्लेस पे रहते, एक कॉमन बिल्डिंग कॉमन प्लेस में रहते, उसको हम जो है हाउस होल्ड बोलते हैं. In the technical words as defined in 2011 census, a household is usually a group of persons who normally live together and take their meals from a common kitchen, right? Unless there is exigencies of work prevent any of them from doing so. ऐसा किसी को इमरजेंसी हो गई, वो शहर से बाहर चला गया, ऐसे केस में अलग रहते, और जॉब पर्पस से बाहर चले गए, बट स्टिल दैट पर्सन इज द मेंबर ऑफ दैट हाउस होल्ड, राइट? अच्छा, जो हाउस होल्ड में मेंबर्स हैं वो रिलेटिव्स भी हो सकते हैं, नॉन रिलेटिव्स भी हो सकते हैं. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी कि ओनली हाउस होल्ड में रिलेटिव्स ही काउंट हो, ऐसा नहीं है, राइट? There may be non-relative person also, but living in the same household and sharing the kitchen, right? That is termed as household, and household is the smallest unit, right? For economic purpose, household is the economic unit, smallest economic unit, or you can call it, a family. But in a family, non-family members are not included, but in a household even the non-family members are included. Okay, did you get it, students? The definition or the meaning of household? Yes, if you have understood, say yes in the chat box. Okay, तो हाउस होल्ड में क्या है? फैमिली, नॉन फैमिली, रिलेटिव, नॉन रिलेटिव, दोनों भी रह सकते हैं, ठीक है? बट फैमिली, व्हेन यू से फैमिली, इट मींस, या, ओके, वेरी गुड, फैंटास्टिक. सो फैमिली means only the relatives, the blood relatives, they are staying together. Whereas when it comes to household, even family and non-family members can be in one household, right? Okay, now we will move on to another concept which you might not be aware of, that is, हाउसलेस हाउसहोल्ड. अभी हमने क्या बात किया? एक हाउसहोल्ड ऐसा प्लेस है जहां पे फैमिली एंड नॉन फैमिली मेंबर्स एक साथ रहते हैं और कॉमन किचन शेयर करते हैं, राइट? लेकिन हमारे इंडिया के अंदर ऐसे भी बहुत सारी फैमिलीज हैं, दोज हु स्टे ऑन रोड्स. हाउसलेस हाउसहोल्ड. व्हाट इज द कॉन्सेप्ट? कॉन्सेप्ट इज houseless household, right? Household is there, but they are not living in a dwelling. ओपन एरिया में रहते. कहां पे? वो रोड साइड में रहते, अंडर द फ्लाईओवर्स रहते, ह्यूम पाइप्स में रहते. यू विल फाइंड इन बिग सिटीज लाइक दिल्ली, मुंबई, बेंगलुरु, चेन्नई, Hyderabad. In these places, even in Pune, you will find people staying, living, in not in a proper dwelling, proper house. They are staying on roadside, right? I'll give you some statistics. 2011 census ka data hai, right, that I am sharing with you, that 4.5 lakh families जो है इंडिया के अंदर, how many? 4.5 lakh families are homeless household. घर नहीं है उनके पास, right? They stay on road, they stay under the flyovers, they stay in the home pipes, right? Go to Mumbai, you will find, right? 4.5 lakh families, और population wise अगर देखें आप तो 17.73 lakh people, 17.3 lakh 73 lakh people. This is government data, government statistics. But if you take the unofficial data by the NGOs, they have collected data, even the number is more than 17 lakh, right? So, and highest number of people homeless or houseless household are in Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. Second is Maharashtra and first one is Uttar Pradesh, जहां पे houseless household जो है homeless household available है, right? और भी सरप्राइजिंग बात आपको बताऊं मैं, 2.7 लाख चिल्ड्रन है उसमें जो हाउसलेस हाउसहोल्ड के पार्ट है, 2.7 लाख हाउसहोल्ड, राइट? और ये डेटा जो है आपको सेंसस 2011 का है, अभी लेटेस्ट जब 2021 का सेंसस होगा, इवन दिस नंबर विल बी मोर, राइट? more than 4.5 lakh household. But as per the government of India's initiative, government is aware of all these facts and government is trying to give house to each and every these houseless families. Let us see how much government is able to fulfill this target. कितना कर पाती है ये हमें देखना है, right? So is this clear, student? This houseless household concept you understood? Okay, yes, students. Okay, fine. So we have seen this, the concept of household, with home household and without home household, both are there, right? Now the second concept, the number 2, is consumer. Who are the consumers? Consumers are the one who buys goods and services, right? Those who buy goods, the consumers who buy goods for consumption purposes, not for resale. If you are buying goods for resale, then you are not treated as consumer. You become part of the sale process. You become producer or seller, right? Yeah, not only buying goods will not define you as consumer. You buy the goods and you consume it, you are buying it for consumption purpose, then it is treated as consumer. Now there are two types of consumer. Consumer may be direct consumer and it may be indirect consumer. Direct consumers are those consumers who are producing themselves. खुद प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं और खुद ही कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं. We have millions of farmers, dear students, right? We have millions of farmers in our country and they are producing goods for themselves. And you know that there are farmers who are small and marginal farmers. ज्यादातर फार्मर्स जो है कंट्री के अंदर वो क्या है? स्मॉल फार्मर्स है, मार्जिनल फार्मर्स है, राइट? तो वो प्रोड्यूस करते खुद और कंज्यूम करते, उनके पास सरप्लस प्रोडक्शन नहीं होता, राइट? तो ऐसे कंज्यूमर जो है वो क्या कहलाते हैं? डायरेक्ट कंज्यूमर कहलाते. दे आर प्रोड्यूसिंग एंड consuming, so they are direct consumer and they are direct producers as well. वो direct consumer भी है और direct producer भी है, both they are there, right? So they are this is the concept of direct consumer. Indirect, yeah, right, don't call it self consumer, they are producing for self consumption, Nawaz. It is the production for self-consumption, you can call it, right? Producers producing for self-consumption. It is especially in rural India that farmers producing, vegetables or fruits or maybe rice, wheat, maize, jowar, bajra, whatever consumption pattern is there. they are consuming, right? Whereas indirect consumers are the consumers where exchange is involved, right? Exchange is involved. You are not consuming something which you are producing yourself, but you are buying it. You are producing something else and you are consuming some other things also. So there is exchange, right? And that exchange involve money. The exchange may be in the form of barter also. Nowadays barter is very less even in the rural India, but some say 30-40 years before, I have seen, in villages barter was there. People used to carry wheat or maize or any produce to the shopkeeper and used to give and collect, say, sugar or tea or anything, biscuits, anything else, they were giving in exchange from they used to take from the shopkeeper. They used to give rice, wheat, and in return they used to get wheat or pulses or whatever that particular individual is or farmer is not producing, right? So exchange involve both barter exchange and exchange in cash, that you are paying in money form and then you are, right, buying. Okay, so this is indirect consumers. Is this clear, students? Direct and indirect consumers. Okay, if it is clear, just let me know. Yes, Rashid, Nawaz, Rajendra Gupta, Fardeen, Roxana, Tayyeba, Kiran, Sania, Nawaz, Zoya, Halima, Samira, Iqra, Shireen. Okay, fine. Saleha, Aisha. I can't read lot many messages. Okay. Muhammad Faruqi, Zubair, Tanisha. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you so much. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. Now move on to the next third concept. Third important concept. Okay, student, that is plant. Plant. Plant means an establishment for the production of goods or provision of services. Plant is a place where production takes place, right? And it includes not only the equipment installed in the factory, but it also includes workers who are engaged in the production of goods and supply of services, right? So plant is a place where equipment, machineries are installed and workers are working, producing something, supplying goods or supplying services. That is known as plant. Plant is the smallest production unit, right? It's a technical unit, right? That is the concept. And say for example, you take example of a company, say Tata is a company, Tata is a firm, and Tata company, Tata firm is having so many plants all across the country. Say for example, Tata Motors. So Tata Motors having plant in Pune, having plant in Faridabad, Delhi, maybe having plant in Chennai, right? So a company or a firm having plants, so many plants, one company, one firm having so many plants, right? So number of plants together make a firm or a company, right? That is the basic concept of plant or plants, you can call it. Okay, yes students. So plant is an establishment for the production of goods or provision of services, right? It includes both that building along with the machinery, equipment, and the workers and the management working involved in the production of that particular goods or service. Okay, is this fine, students? Yeah. Okay, moving on to now firm, right? A firm, what is the meaning of firm? Firm refers to, a company who owns and manages the plant. जैसा मैंने बताया Tata Motors. Tata Motors is a company. It owns so many plants. So Tata Motors is the owner of the plant, and Tata Motors, the management of Tata Motors manages the plant. And it is plant, the basic difference between plant and firm is that in plants main activity is the production. प्रोडक्शन होता है वहां पे, मेन चीज क्या हो रही है, प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है, राइट. बट फॉर अ कंपनी इट इज नॉट ओनली प्रोडक्शन, there are several other things also. Marketing of goods is also taking place, right? So firm is not a technical unit, but plant is a technical unit where production is taking place, right? Okay, so plant is a technical unit, whereas production, this firm is combination of plants, not only involving production, it involves marketing, it involves finance, it involves HR management, all other aspect, it involves the transportation, distribution aspect, taking the goods from the production point to the market, to the consumer directly, right? So this is the concept of firm. So firm is combination of plants, group of plant form a firm who are involved in production, distribution, marketing, and selling of goods in the market. So overall, yes, plant is a technical unit, but firm is not a technical. Firm is more than that, because firm manages plant, production activity, as well as the distribution as well, directly to the customers. So marketing भी involve हो गया उसमें, workers management भी involve हो गया, right? उसमें जो है आपको distribution भी involve हो गया. So all other aspects, yes, overall all the aspects are involved in case of firm. और other words में, yes, advertising as well. तो firm जो है बहुत सारे एक्टिविटीज करते हैं, जबकि प्लांट का जो है स्पेसिफिक फंक्शन जो है वो प्रोडक्शन होता है. ओके, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज टेक्निकल यूनिट. ओके, इज दिस क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स, द मीनिंग ऑफ firm? Yes. And the difference between plant as well as plant with the firm. तो ग्रुप ऑफ प्लांट्स फर्म हो गया, ठीक है. प्लांट जो है टेक्निकल यूनिट है, फर्म इज अ कंपनी, राइट, हैविंग ऑफिसेस फॉर डिफरेंट aspects of management, that is marketing, HR, finance, sales, distribution, advertising. Yes, very good. So you have understood the concept. Moving on to the last, fifth concept, the last one. The last one is industry, right? Industry. The term industry, I am just telling you the technical definition. The term industry refers to collection of firms which either use the same raw material, right? They are using same raw material, like say for example machinery making unit, machines बनाते, equipment बनाते, right, which produces different machine different बनाते होंगे, लेकिन उनका raw material जो है वो common है. What is the raw material? Maybe steel. Say nut in Haryana, nut bolt factories are there. They are making nut bolts, but they are making nut bolts of different same raw material, say steel का बना रहे वो, right? So they will be treated as part of one industry, nut bolt industry. It is ancillary units producing nut bolts, right? This is first criteria. या तो वो same raw material use कर रहे हो तो उसको एक industry का part समझा जाएगा, या नहीं तो they are producing. Other definition is if the firms producing same type of commodity but using different raw materials, that is possible. Different raw material but producing same type of commodity. Say for example cloth industry, make manufacturing of clothes, these clothes. So clothes manufactured from different raw material. It may be cotton, right? It may be silk, correct? So raw material may be different. It may be khadi, right? That is also there. So cloth industry manufacturing different types of cloth using different raw material. They are also treated as one industry. Okay. So industry is defined on the basis of two criterion. Number one criteria is the raw material use. If they are using common raw material, then they will be treated as part of that industry. Say that tire manufacturing company, right? Tires. So they are using rubber as a raw material. It's a common raw material, right? MRF, Apollo, or whatever, Seat tires. They are different companies, but part of tire manufacturing, right? Yeah. And other is manufacturing same type of product but using different raw material, as I gave example of clothes, right? In case of clothes, you may be using different raw materials, but you are producing clothes only. Cloth is one type of product which are sold in the market. Okay, so this is all about the uh, concepts, basic concepts which I wanted to explain to you people, students. So what we have studied? Number one, household, right? And in household, what we have studied? Home with home household and houseless household. That also we have studied. Second part we have studied consumers. The consumers may be direct consumers and it may be indirect consumers. Okay. Third aspect we have studied the plants, right? Plants are technical units, technical production units, production of either goods or services. Okay. And fourth one we have studied firms, right? Firms or companies. In general term we use for firm as companies. बहुत सारी companies हैं, you can name, right? Tata is a company, Reliance is a company, Mahindra is a company, right? These are companies. So companies equivalent to firms. And industry, as I told you, fifth concept, industry is group of companies producing either same type of group of companies producing same type of product or group of companies using same type of raw material, maybe producing different products, right? So these are five important concepts of the syllabus which I wanted to explain to you, students. If it is clear, if you want, you have any question, you can post in the group. I can see, yes. These five concepts which are there, which I wanted to explain. If any concept you want me to repeat or explain, you just let me know. And many of you are there, 166 of you are there, just like. This is the first, you are the privileged students for whom I started for the first time. This was an experiment. I wanted to experiment and you did. So just like it, click on like button, students. You are the first batch for whom I did this live streaming. Okay, firm. Okay, fine. So, okay, fine. I'm repeating, student. Okay. So firm is similar to company, right? Firm is a company who may be owning one plant or more than one plant. That is also possible. ठीक है, फर्म के अंदर जो है एक प्लांट भी हो सकता है, मोर देन वन प्लांट भी हो सकता है, पॉसिबल है, राइट? सो अ फर्म इज अ कंपनी और इज अ unit of production, distribution and sales. यो जो है फर्म डिफरेंट प्लांट्स को ओन करते हैं, मैनेज करते हैं, प्रोडक्शन के बाद जो है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, सेल्स, एडवर्टाइजिंग, ऑल एस्पेक्ट को मैनेज करते हैं फर्म्स. right? Okay, okay. Household. Okay, household is a place where people, related people or non-related people, दोनों भी हो सकते, staying together, sharing common kitchen, they are eating, sharing meals, they are staying together, sharing meal. They may be family relatives or they may not be, that is possible, right? In a household, relatives, non-relatives, both can be there, right? So that is known as household. And non, okay, yes, sharing common kitchen is the important point which you must remember. Yes, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना चूल्हा शेयर करना, और कभी किसी को अलग करना हो तो बोलते हैं उनका उसका चूल्हा अलग कर दो भाई. मतलब क्या हुआ, उस वो अलग हाउस होल्ड हो गया, अभी सेपरेट हो गया, आपसे सेपरेशन हो गया, है ना. एट टाइम्स हैपन इफ a person is having 4 sons and daughters, all daughters are married and sons are separated. Later on they, they don't eat in the common kitchen, they own separate house and they start their own kitchen, right? That is the, yes, Fahad. Houseless household, yes, this is very, I was just researching on it. This 2011 census explained it, that they, in India we have, in India we have 4.5 lakh houseless families. Houseless household. They are household, they are sharing kitchen, but not under the roof, under the flyovers, open a sky, on the roads. There are so many poor people in the country, right? So, and their number is almost 20 lakh approximate, right? But that is the official figure of census 2011. The actual figure even maybe more, nobody knows, maybe 50 lakh, maybe. And irony is that even children are there, obviously families there will be there. 2.7 lakh official figure of children are there who are staying on the road. And you know what they may be doing, many of them may be doing begging on the roads, we see in Mumbai, right? So that is houseless households. Yes. Anything else, students, if you have any other question? I intentionally took a smaller topic today to explain because I just wanted to experiment this live streaming with you people. Okay, so do like, and we will be stopping if you want. If you liked it, if you want this way, then I can continue. Otherwise, I will use the Meet only. Most of the time, I'll be using Meet so that there will be direct interaction. You can ask question directly, right? Here you can only post. Groups, Reliance Industry, yeah, that group of industries, that is like Tata Groups and Reliance Groups, they may be part of different industry. Like Tata is having more than 200 companies, Tata Group of companies, and they are into different businesses, right? Tata Sky, that you see, cable television is there. There is a joint venture between Tata and Sky Group of companies in London. So these two are together. Tata Communication is there. Tata Motors is there. Tata Steel is there. They are different part of different industry. They are okay. It's more clear. Okay, fine. Whatever you decide, no problem. No problem, students. Interaction must be there. What we can do, we can have clubbing of both. At times we will have this YouTube, maybe once a week on YouTube, and remaining on Meet only. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem, student. No problem, student. Okay, thank you so much, student. Then See you in the next class on Friday now. Okay, once a week. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, no problem, student. Don't worry. Don't worry. So thank you so much for today, students. But before leaving, just click on like button. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.